Hey everybody, let's go take a look at what's happening in my little hot spicy pepper patch. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do with those spicy peppers. I want to show you a couple of kinds of peppers that I'm growing. On the good news, I've got some great peppers. The challenging thing is that right behind me, I planted some dahlias, and then I had some self-seeded celosia that sort of grew up and monstrously went around my pepper plants. Now that's a good thing, and that's a bad thing. The bad thing is it's hard to get to them. The good thing is that peppers actually enjoy a little bit of shade, which is kind of counterintuitive because you think about peppers wanting to be hot and in the sun and all of those things. True, and they're on the south side of my garden, so they get nice sun. But they also get some protection from the hottest sun of the day. And that's also a positive thing for peppers. So let's take a look at some of the hot peppers that I'm growing, and we'll pick them, and then we'll take them inside and work with them. Can you believe that in this mess of a garden, there's some great little spicy peppers growing? You can also see my gorgeous dahlias and all those self-seeded celosia. So plant celosia once, you'll never have to plant it again. All right, so in here I have several different kinds of peppers. I've also got a rampant tomato plant that's growing over here as well. You see in the foreground, these are serrano peppers. These are not yet ripe, but I have some down at the bottom. You can see tucked under there, a red one. Let's go ahead and grab it now. See? I have some of these in the house as well already. Serranos are sort of a medium hot. I don't like ghost pepper hot. I like my peppers spicy, but not so outrageous that I can't taste anything else. All right, this plant, and you can see it's popping up high now. This will get quite tall. This is a Carolina cayenne. These are just now starting to get ripe. You can pick them at any stage. They're going to get spicier as they get older. So these are the Carolina cayenne. This one's not quite ripe yet. I'm just going to leave that be for a bit longer. Now I'm going to show you my newest addition to my pepper patch this year, and one that I'm really pleased about. Take a look at these gorgeous variegated leaves on this plant. This is a fish pepper, and it is this beautiful little pepper, turns red. Here it's very prolific. You can see how many are on this stem. And these are some of the red ones as they're ripe. Again, you can pick these at any stage as well. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, I do have some peppers. This is kind of a jumble and a mess over here. I have a toppled dahlia that got too big. I need to pull that up and stake it. Let's see. Here is a serrano pepper. And this is a yellow jalapeno pepper down here. And I thought this plant was a goner, but it's not. I'm going to go ahead and pick these guys, some of them. There you go. And here's a serrano that's ready to pick. And I have several peppers already picked up at the house. I'm going to go ahead and pick what I can pick here, and then we'll go up to the house and work with them a little bit. I have a few little peppers here. Two things with these peppers. I don't have a ton right now, so one thing I'm going to do is just make a quick hot pepper pickle jar. And that is just super simple to do. You're just going to cut up your peppers. It can be a mix of peppers. I'm going to throw in some garlic and some vinegar and water and a few different herbs. And then I'm just going to put those in the fridge, and I can just keep adding to that as I get a few more pickles at a time. All right, the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dehydrate some of these peppers as well. And that is very, very simple to do. I would say the ones I'm gonna dehydrate are some of the fish peppers. That's what they look like here. And I might do some of the serranos as well. I've got my dehydrator packed with a bunch of tomatoes right now for drying tomatoes, but I have another shelf left, and I don't want to waste that space and waste the heat. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some of these peppers in. For this, all I need is my drying rack for my dehydrator. I didn't always have a dehydrator, but I have decided that it's a worthwhile investment if you're going to use it. And I use it mainly for drying peppers and some apple rings and a lot of sun-dried tomatoes as well, which I do use throughout the year. The process for this could not be more simple. I'm just going to take these peppers. I have washed them. I'm just going to place them on my drying rack. You don't want to overcrowd your dehydrator because you want the air to circulate around them. You can rehydrate these, throw them into soups throughout the year and stews, stir fries, just about anything. You can grind them up and make your own chili powders, which I like to do with different spice blends. See how this one has a little bit of a flaw? That's a bug or something that went in there. And I am not going to dry or process that one. I might cut it off here and use it in my salsa. I'll be popping these into my dehydrator, and I'll be dehydrating them at 140 degrees for about, I'll start them off at about 14, 15 hours, something like that. Be peeling some garlic. We're going to make the brine. Some white vinegar, add in or two. So I've got about a cup and a half of the vinegar, and I'm just going to add, about a teaspoonful of salt, sea salt. I'm going to add in a scoop of black peppercorns, a spoonful of honey. That's just to take a little bit of the edge off of the vinegar. I'm going to heat this brine up. Just let it cook for about 5 minutes and add in about a half a cup of water. Always protect your hands when you're working with hot peppers. So I'm just going to cut these into slices. Yellow jalapeno. Serranos, jalapenos, and fish peppers are all about the same degree of hotness. I'm going to add these in along with one of the garlics to start. I think using a variety of colors is a nice thing. The seeds are going to make it hotter, and that's fine because that's what Sage likes. He's the primary hot pepper eater in this house. Brine has been cooking for about 5 minutes just to meld all the flavors together. Because this is not going to be preserved in, because this is not going to be canned and hot water canned, I'm not worried about the head space on top. And bay leaves, stick them in there. Ooh. Just mix them up like that. All right, I'm just going to put this jar, I'm going to let it cool, and once it's cool, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. Leave it at least 2 days, preferably a week, and then you can begin eating those pickles. And you can just add more to the jar as it goes along. You can use the brine as part of a salad dressing or marinade later. It'll be very, very spicy. Thank you so much for watching, and onward and upward with pickles and peppers.